Okay guys, this is Tom Holland from Field Target Tech. One of the guys on Airgun Nation, and I'm going to be posting this on Airgun Nation very shortly, wanted to comment on how to cut the cores evenly and all of that. This is a parallel cutter, and I showed this in another video. Now, this is done, as you can see, by hand. I'm going to zoom this out a little bit, if I can, and I cannot. I'm as close as I can get, and it just gets chopped and all of that, and it's adjusted through this nut. It's a 1/4 nut on a piece of plastic that I got, and as you can see, it cuts it rather parallel. Well, I got a little bit tired of using hand power to cut all of these cores on this wire. So what I did was I went to Home Depot and I bought myself a pair of cheap cordless pruning shears, and I basically did the same thing with it, a little bit crudely made. I just taped this on with a little bit of a spacer inside that, and it adjusts the same way, piece of plastic on it, and I can do it automatically. And I have this pre-measured for my 15 grain one, so these blanks come out to about 16 grains or so, and all I do is just do this all day long. And I could probably do about 500 of these in about 6 or 7 minutes. And as you can see, it's a whole lot quicker than doing it by hand. In these few seconds, I just cut about 20 of them with no problem. So I just wanted to show Lucas that because he made a comment about not being able to cut them evenly and consistently, and these, all of them aren't perfect, but they're all pretty much all the same weight. You'll see some long ones in there. Those are the ones I did with the hand one, but it makes short order of cutting your wire. And once you get the hang of it, you can get it done rather quickly. And it's a whole lot better than using your hands like that with the other hand one. So, just wanted to show you guys that. It's a little bit of an improvement. Obviously, it has, it doesn't hold a candle against what Mr. Nielsen is producing, but for the home guy like me, or any of you other guys out there that want to speed it up a little bit, this is probably a cost-effective way of doing it. And let me take one of the pieces out here and get a little bit closer, and they're cut off reasonably flat on both sides. Maybe not that one because I picked the wrong one. Oops. But they're cut reasonably even, and that won't affect your swaging process. I'm going to load one into my press off camera here and do one real quick, and I get about 3/4 of an inch left over on it, and now we have a perfectly formed pellet with no gaps or anything. So that's about all there is to it. And Lucas, I hope I helped you out a little bit. Maybe you can create one of these from something you have laying around. But these were relatively cheap. This is a US part, just a Home Depot cheap $50 rechargeable pair of pruning shears, and saves a lot of your hand muscles. So I hope that helps you guys, and this is Tom Holland for Field Target Tech.